Hello, welcome back. I'm just putting this in two parts because I think some information may have been accidentally shown on screen. So gonna just be cutting that out from the first part. But it's fine. Server reset in the server reset between games, so can get it in two parts. All right, so let's see. We've got a chapel for very good trashing. We've got Royal Blacksmith, Hunting Grounds, Governor for draw. Governor is a great remodeler. We've got Idols, Mountebank, Sacred Grove, Conclave. So Conclave is the only village here. So you kind of want a bit of a variety of cards. And you can use Conclave and another card with Way of the Mule to be able to functionally get yourself quite a few actions. So I think I probably want to open Chapel Conclave here. Unless you have a 5-2, then you just go Mountebank Chapel. But yeah, actually, maybe Mountebank is skippable. I guess it really depends. It's a bit of an annoyance, but it's also a terminal. Like it's a pretty heavy junking attack, but pretty easy to deal with if you've already got a thin deck that's well under control. And yeah, because this is also Governor too, so you just need to get yourself a few Governors and then be gaining golds, and the game's already almost done there. So I think actually Mountebank's probably just skippable here. I don't know if Governor's not necessarily always the greatest first five, um, but I think with Chapel, you can get thin enough to get Governor really under control. So yeah, I think just chapeling down and Sacred. Okay, interesting. Hunting Grounds. I don't quite get that. Okay, I see. Well, that's pretty good. I think here trash to $5. So 3 coppers, no, 2 coppers and an estate trash here, and then get a Governor. I think. Yeah, yeah. No, the Hunting Grounds confused me as well. Okay, wait, Sacred Grove. All right, I have no idea what Rozy is doing here, and Dominionatrix is following, it seems. Because I understand getting Hunting Grounds in the like early on to try to like aid the chapel trashing, but I don't understand getting a Sacred Grove here because you could just go Governors. All right, what is idle? Okay, Okay. What are y'all doing here? I really, really don't understand this. Okay, sure, canal. Okay, I guess we're not playing a governor game. Uh, I mean, Mountebank at this point is still not really any problem at all. Yeah, okay, so order there. Always want to play your idols first because you never know what's going to happen. Like, you could get Earth's Gift and not have done anything. Yeah. Yeah, Governor is usually a pretty good card, and for some reason they're just totally ignoring it. I mean, yeah, usually like you don't necessarily want Governor first five just because it's hard to get Governor and the golds it gains together. Um, if you have a ton of coppers, but there's Chapel here for support, so like every five should have just been Governors. Yeah, and yeah, Dominionatrix is also not trashed. I think there are five estates in the trash. They've trashed two estates. But yeah, you should not have all seven of your coppers still at this point in the game. You should not have Sacred Grove in this game though either. I don't think. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I guess one grove would be fine. Because you do want to have it is a nice like amount of money, and especially since they both have canal, makes it pretty easy to get multiple governors. Um, yeah, that's probably true actually, because there's not really remodeling into governors is a little slow. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what the plan is here really. I feel like governors would be much faster than this. And I mean, you can also trash your hunting grounds too, if piles get low enough um, that uh, you can just empty the estates by trashing some. Okay, so now we finally got a governor. Which is good. Hmm. Another idol as the Earth's gift here. I don't agree with that. I think just go governor. But yeah, no, if you like, I think Dominionatrix is very, very, very far behind at this point because they're so much less trashed. And have basically no like I guess they're trying to go for idle cursing. I mean, Rozy can just draw her deck quite easily and then do kind of whatever. Oh no! Oh, that was a terrible wins gift right there. Yeah, yeah, that would have. So that should have been like four governors right there. Um, yes, yeah, yeah. Razi has none of her starting cards, so that is very helpful. Yeah, so that should have been four governors right there. If Farmer's Market had been played first, or literally any other boon had happened. Yeah, wins Hex. Yeah, I mean, also too, like, don't really understand this fascination with the farmers market here, because it shouldn't really matter. Like, I think, like, yeah, like getting a card that can give you plus buy is nice, um, and maybe one farmers market as well. But I would just want that to be getting governors as fast as I can. So like some conclaves, some draw, sacred grove, farmers market, and more governors. But I would get the farmers market from if I had not enough money for two governors. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I also think it is significantly better than it probably actually is as well. Um, but here, like, it should just be a governor game. So I think it's fair to say the game should be over by now. Just because it's so yeah, like governors could have done this very quickly. Yeah. Here, playing Sacred Grove as Sacred Grove would have been fine. I think you should have muled a farmer's market. Um, because our Wins Hex already came, so I don't think there would be anything that would be bad. Um, maybe you wouldn't want mountains at the moment. I think Gift has already passed. Forests has. Um, so I'm pretty sure some of the ones that haven't come up yet are, and maybe even the last two of them are. Oh well, no, Swamp's Gift hasn't come, but I think Fields and Field, Mountain, and Swamp. Yeah, so to that point there, Rozy's deck is pretty nice, but it also helps. Yeah, if you do use your chapel, um, because I think, let's see, the first chapel play for Dominionatrix was first chapel play for Dominionatrix was turn 8 as a mule. If I'm reading that right, turn 9 as a mule. Oh, turn 3 chapel. Okay, but then only trash 2 estates. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I missed that. So I'm glad to see that you didn't only play the chapel as a mule. Um, but yeah. Okay, why are we muling Sacred Grove here? I don't understand that. Ah, that's true. Well, I think it would if you because you get 2 actions for from the conclave, right? But yeah, I mean, I would much rather. Yeah, yeah, we do. So I would much rather have another like one of those farmers markets should have been played as mule instead, so that the Sacred Grove could be played. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end. They're both buys, and they have more money than they could possibly need. Both of them. Dominionatrix has more money in the form of less desirable cards as well, but yeah, yeah. I think that's fair to say. Canal isn't good here because yeah, I mean here like maybe it's somewhat more justifiable to like make getting governors slightly easier, um, just because they seemed to not particularly want to get governors in the first place. Um, but yeah, and yeah, you can just buy governor over canal. Maybe trash a farmer's market or two into the into a governor. But yeah, yeah, optimal deck here would have no would probably have governors, um, at least 4. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually maybe that would have been a game losing grant. There's a possibility. I don't know if Dominionatrix could have hit 21 and 3 buys, but yeah, I mean, your deck is far better. Rozy's deck is far better. Um, and yeah, that did seem like a reasonable undo to grant as well. Um, but I mean, I guess there's no way of knowing that like you had the other like conclaves in your hand already. Um, But yeah, it is what it is. And hunting grounds, like if no new info undos is a policy, then yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if I guess if you explain like I already had a village in my hand and I messed up, then that seems fair. Yeah, and I think it was just a problem of just clicking too quickly. All right, so we've got that was game three. Rozyroz up 2-1. Heading into the final. Yeah, so I think biggest takeaway there is trashing is very good. Um, Ideally, you want to trash your estates before coppers in situations like that, but you also want to trash your coppers. Um, yes, yeah, the good I don't know what you would call that function. I guess returns good for trashing. All right, so let's see. Villages are not kind to them today. Um, yeah. Yes. Yeah, Transmute is an excellent card. Like every single potion cost card. Okay, yeah. So we've got good ways of getting thinner. We've got and some like good gaining, but it's a little difficult again with the actions. So we've got draw, we've got good trashing. Um, no plus buys, but there are enough gains. I think that's probably fine because you've got remodels. Um, but yeah, so like really good draw with Apprentice for trashing like some cards that you don't want anymore. So you could maybe do like a dismantle Apprentice kind of thing where you can dismantle some cards to get golds to use to draw. Although that's not really sustainable draw, just because you can only really play one per turn. Um, so probably just want to get as many Destriers as you can. Thin down with Junk Dealer. A couple transmogs would be nice. All right, yeah. Now I don't. What? Let's see. Now I'm curious about transmute. Okay, yeah. Turning coppers into good cards though. If you're also considering transmute to be a good card, because you can get yourself a ton of transmutes. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I've not been paying enough attention here. Let's see. So we've got a vault. Yeah, I like a T-Mog silver opening here as well. They both went remodel silver though, so I mean, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, no, Dominionatrix, don't do that. Don't buy estates at this point in the game. Like I know you're just gonna remodel it into something, and you didn't have the money at the time, but it's better to just pass. Yeah, and yeah, so I think first five that I would want here would be junk dealer to get working on those coppers for sure. Yeah, research is also a good, decent copper thinner. Like it doesn't trash for benefit there, but well, at least it's text benefit. It gets a copper out of your hand, which is also a good thing. Um, so there, yeah, I don't. I think you just should have thinned a copper, gotten a silver maybe. I don't know. Maybe even just passed. Yeah, yeah, that's a fair assessment. If you have enough T-Mogs on the mat, you can start turning coppers into destriers, though. Which is cute, but thoroughly impractical. But yeah, no, it's just hard to get destriers too because there's not really a way to get a lot of cards per turn. Yes, that is true. Yeah, you can T-Mog a junk dealer into a destrier, which will also lower the price of the destrier. Oh yeah, no, and yeah, gold is another thing that you should not buy here. Um, yeah, if you can, hmm, yeah, I think, hmm, yeah, skipping to plat without gold though is just seems really really difficult. Um, but yeah, I mean, maybe I'd want to dismantle so that I could get some golds, and then eventually just like trash that and be trashing the golds. But oh, okay, so never mind. I was thinking for a second you can get a uh, trading post better than junk dealer. Possibly. Uh, it would thin you down quite quickly. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So I was also thinking another route would be dismantle, but that doesn't. You can't dismantle golds into destriers um, because you gain the cheaper card first. So that that doesn't work. That you don't like get your gold and and then a destrier for that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you call it if you call it T-Mog, then that'll work. But yeah, just on its own, the dismantle route wouldn't work. Um, yeah, maybe trading posts actually would be better, just to thin down faster, and then yeah, yeah. No, I definitely agree though that transmog is a key card here because of its ability to get you to death areas as fast as possible. So uh, I I think that it should be much lower than 10, the pile. Like its turn 11 probably would want to empty it. Like I think it should be empty at this point. Wait, what? Armored on what part? uh, yeah, I see. Yeah, some warhorse. Um, yeah. What do you? All right, this undo I don't understand. Yeah, that one is a little less fair. I mean, either way, you couldn't really play your remodel and get a colony if that's what they were going for. All right, so we got the plats as for in Rozy's deck now, but I think a lot of copper still. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, yeah, there's not really too much of a good way to do it other than a junk dealer to get rid of the coppers. Junk dealer would be best, or maybe a trading post. Now that Rozy has no terminals, um, probably a trading post would be better to give more silvers for apprentice food. Um, yeah, this is kind of unfortunate that yeah, Rozy's deck is pretty good, but it's just a little difficult with how many coppers there still are that can't quite be dealt with yet. And I feel like it's a little early for her to start colonying. Like here, I would just trash these two coppers and I don't know, get a trading post. Hmm. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that the trash 2 coppers and buy trading post is not an option now. I mean, like all of the rest of that was, but yeah, no, yeah, this draw is just not really sustainable here. Oh yeah, that would work. Yeah, yeah, to top deck an apprentice. But yeah, I think Rozy definitely needs to deal with these coppers. Okay, wow. That is quite a hard play there to remodel a platinum already. Is that a... Yeah, here I would definitely trash a copper. Like it gets you away from colony, but I think keep the deck reliable. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I never noticed that. It's been a while since I've seen the cards in person, so I haven't really paid attention to the art. Yeah, Province's art is kind of sad, honestly, compared to like all the rest. But yeah, let's see. So um, yeah, can get another platinum. Maybe a province at this point. I don't know. Maybe a little early to start province, but yeah. Buying a gold, no. I think a trading post would have been much better there, or another destrier. Like literally, pretty much anything would have been better than a gold there. Like it is good apprentice food, but yeah, I mean that's one turn. What do here? I don't know. Yeah, colony province seems like a good idea. Just trash a copper. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. Also drawing vault, like playing the vault now would not be good. Playing vault now would be really bad actually. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was like the worst option there. um. Okay. Yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't like too big a shuffle to get through, but yeah, that was. I don't think that was a good move there. Rozy does not have a remodel anymore, I don't think. No, okay. Because she could have won there if she had had a remodel. Alright, yeah, I guess here you can't do any crazy plays as Rozy, like trashing a colony or province for the draw, which would have been really, really nice. So yeah, Rozy looked like she was in good shape, but her deck is it's just got way too many stop cards now. Yeah, Rozy has her 7 coppers, so she had plenty of opportunity to be thinning them as she was greening, but unfortunately did not take those. And yeah, if she had a remodel a few turns ago, then she could have trashed her colony, drawn her deck. Then with those 7 coppers that she admittedly shouldn't have, but does, could have had remodeled a platinum into a colony and then bought the last one. Yeah, yeah. I think that is a good lesson for this match, that trashing it is good. Here, I think you just I think you just take a colony, go for the high roll, because both the decks are pretty bad. So I think that's a well, okay, that the gamble failed. All right. So that's the match. Rozyroz won 3-1. And yeah, so well played. Certainly could have been better with regards to lots of trashing and times to trash. But thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. And good luck to both of them in the rest of the tournament.